Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. Today, we're doing a self-love reading. What are things that are lovely about you, and how can you remove blockages to your own self-love? So, got pile 1 with the butterfly, pile 2 with the blossom, pile 3 with the crystal, and pile 4 with the Egyptian bracelet. Just take a moment, figure out which one feels right for you. I also want to make sure that everybody knows about the giveaway I'm doing. So as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings. So just make sure that you are subscribed, and you have commented, and you are in the running for that. And we're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number 1. So pile number 1. My beautiful butterflies, self-love reading. What is the best advice for pile number 1 regarding their greatest self-love? Ace of Swords. I think that it's truly a case of the truth will set you free. Because the truth is that you are somebody that's very valuable. You're somebody who has a lot to offer. You are somebody that, like, if anybody gave you the proper offer, you would be the ideal person for it. Like, you're somebody that has everything. You may be very independent. A lot of you, though, I feel like a lot of you may need to embrace your independence because you definitely have experienced heartbreak. But what you are is somebody who communicates with love and caring. I feel like a lot of this love and caring does need to go towards yourself with the Three of Swords, self-love with the Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, it's like you're the right person and somebody who really gives you stability, somebody like as soon as you get the right offer of stability, regardless of whether, it's a romantic partner, whether it's a business, like you are the person that can make that happen. You really are. And yeah, you've had loss and you've had disappointment before. You get what you negotiate. There's a need for you to ask for more. Because you are that person. You do deserve, you deserve truth, honesty, clarity, like new beginnings. All of that's going to happen for you, but I feel like it's important for you to be willing to communicate what you want. Sword of Truth, communication card. Communicate what you want. Because if somebody doesn't give you what you are clearly worthy of, that is truly going to be their loss when you walk away, because you are somebody that works well, cooperates, like all of the things that you have to offer. You are somebody that is hugely deserving of love. And you can end any negative cycles in your life and just be happier. So, don't be afraid to ask for what you want, because what you deserve is the 10 of Pentacles, because you are the 9 of Pentacles, you know, and eventually, yes, you've had loss, you've had pain, but as soon as you receive an offer that's worthy of you and you're willing to negotiate for what you're actually worth, like, things can't help but work out for you, because you're somebody that absolutely deserves love. Because you're somebody who gives love. You're somebody who speaks with love. You're somebody that works together well with people. Like, all of the things. Like, if you want financial wealth, you can have it. But I feel like there's a need for you to advocate for yourself. And there is a need for you to walk away from anybody who doesn't recognize the absolutely amazing person you are. Because, yes, you do need to fill your own cup, but I feel like whatever heartbreak, you can make an end to that cycle. And you should know that what you deserve is so much better. So, yeah, you're going to receive a transformation. And it's not even going to be that big of a transformation. It's just you finally getting what you deserve. That's all it is. You finally getting what you actually deserve. I think that you need to know, you need to be able to move forward, communicate, to take action, and really just decide to drop the things that don't serve you anymore. Whether it's people, places, things. If if you're better off by yourself, you got to let them go. You got to let them go, because you deserve to have people that invest in you and don't just aren't just selfish. Yeah. So if somebody, like, loss loss is not your state. Like, that's not the state you're meant to be in. So if somebody doesn't give to you, if somebody, keeps you in a place of not enough, that's just not who you are. You are abundance. So you've got to drop any person or situation that leaves you out in the cold, that doesn't give to you, that is not generous to you, that is unconcerned with your needs, because they clearly can't see who you are. Because you're the 9 of Pentacles. You're the you're that person who has everything somebody would want. you know it's just like, I think that the only thing that you need to do is just not accept less than what you deserve. Now, this is going to require a choice on your part. And it does look like people have tried to, broken your heart and tried to convince you that you're worthy of less. It's just not true. It's just not true. You're, you're the Nine of Pentacles waiting for the actual offer that'll just put you in the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you have the raw material. You just shouldn't be wasting your time on people who don't appreciate it. So with Three of Swords, yeah, you are dealing with pain right now, but ultimately that has the ability to offer you wisdom, to apply the knowledge that you've gotten. And especially if there are people, places, things like that you're holding on to that aren't serving you, let it go, because you deserve to have, abundance that lasts the test of time. You know, whether there's home, comfort, love, success. Like, I feel like once you truly accept that and make the choice to put all your energy towards making yourself have success at all levels, to really negotiate for what you're worth. And if somebody's unwilling to give you your worth, walk away from them, because you're not hard to appreciate. You're not. You're super easy to appreciate. And unfortunately, if somebody doesn't, that it's about the other person, you know. So yes, there's been a lot of twists and turns, but really all it has done is made your heart more beautiful. So give your heart to people who will hold it. Hold out for somebody who offers you something that's worth your time. Because you are this magical, fabulous little fairy here. Male, female, like, you have this magic, you have this mischief, you have this fun, you have your stuff together. And like, as long as you're willing to end cycles that just don't favor you, negotiate for things that are worth your time, walk away from negotiating with those who don't offer you something that's worth it. Ultimately, your transformation is going to be both full and beautiful. But the thing that you should know is you're already good enough. The problem is you need to demand more and walk away from people who don't meet the demand. Because you already are this person. The value's already in you. Like, you've done the work, and like, whether it's somebody that's, is offering you a job, whether it's somebody that's offering you love, hold out for what you're worth. Like, there's no way. Like, you're already worth the best. You really are. So I hope that this helped you. Thank you very much. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. And we're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number 2. 1441. I like that timestamp. Self-love reading. Self-love reading for pile number 2. So you're hurting right now. But ultimately, I feel like the opportunities for victory are there for you. Like they're still like you may be looking at what's been lost, but not everything's been lost. Victory, strength, those are things that you still have. What you should know is that somebody was really genuinely unfair to you. It's, unconcerned with the consequences of how their actions affected other people. And I feel like this really deeply hurt your heart. But yeah, things have fallen, but believe it or not, you haven't lost everything. Your heart is beautiful. Your heart is valuable. And what you should know is you are a far stronger person than the person who hurt you. You are somebody that has, is strong and is compassionate. And you're somebody that success is still here for. But I feel like this person convinced you in some way that you were less. And you truly thought that this person was your person. And I can tell you that you're a person that's absolutely meant to be respected and committed to. But I'm getting that it's hard for you not to take what this person has done personally, because yes, they truly hurt you. But again, them hurting you was not about you. Them hurting you was about being somebody who's all about them, being somebody that, chooses to be careless with others. That's not about you. It's not your fault that they're a careless person. You are a very lovable person. You're a very loving, you're a very lovable person. And I feel like right now you're dissatisfied with all options. I feel like for some reason, even though this person still in your life? Is this person not? I feel like this person, for the most part, is not really still in your life too much, but you've taken on, you've taken on what they've done and ascribed it to your worth. And those have no correlation. Truthfully, you're being asked to let go of that burden because you are kind and loving. You're somebody who's deserving of success. You are somebody that is, is super attractive. You're somebody that's worth committing to. And unfortunately, you ran up against somebody that was unable to respect any of that. So it's not that you weren't good enough for those things. It's that whoever did this, they just don't deal with things in a healthy way. They don't deal with things in a way that's, you know, kind. And of course, if somebody comes in and their intention is to cause harm, they're probably going to cause harm. But ultimately, this person only continues to have as much power over you as you allow them to have. As long as you're still paying attention to the loss, as long as you're unwilling to look at other options, feeling like you're trapped and treating like somebody who, it's like this is a dishonest person. This is not the person you come to for truth. So, self love reading. So, whoever told you you weren't good enough, whoever did you harm, that's unfortunately just somebody who goes around and harms people. It's not about you. You don't know what the person next to you is dealing with or has endured. Think of that before you compare or judge. Sure, it's possible that this person is just so lost in their pain that what they do is hurt people. But like even if you choose not to judge their behavior, you can definitely choose not to be in the way of what they do, or choose to stop personalizing what they've done. Because again, this person going through their own things, living life in the not most, in a fairly low vibration. Whereas you're working on, being strong, overcoming, using your gentleness as power. Ultimately, you're going to come out succeeding. But I feel like this is part of your journey with the sacred journey. And eventually you're going to have to shed this limitation with the 10, you're going to have to shed this limitation like a snake sheds their skin so that you can grow. Self-love reading. Oops. Dropping things as I do. So I've got the eye. Some of you, it could be the evil eye. I'm not really getting that. I'm just saying that I feel like it's really important to really look and consider this person's actions. Like, know that your soft, beautiful, kind heart is one of the most valuable things about you. That you are both beautiful, worthy of appreciation, and unique. That there is no other person like you. And yes, this experience has given you information so that you can make wiser choices. With the glow in the dark stone, I feel like right now it is a little bit hard for you to see the upside. It's a little bit hard for you to look away at what was lost so that you can look at, you know, what you actually deserve. But I feel like you're going to get this clear vision. You're going to see. And you are going to be able to speak from your heart and have people who really talk from their heart as well. I feel like that, there's the link with prosperity, and this is the one that has break on one side. Like, sure, somebody may have broken something. Again, this person dealing with their own stuff, has their own issues, and chose to act badly. It's not about you. But you deserve to have a functional connection. And with the dragon can be about protection. Like, in this case, I feel like, again, the person who hurts you isn't the strong one. You're the strong one. Like, this person may have hurt you because they're weak, but you are strong. You are powerful. And all of this is part of your life's journey, your sacred journey into being the bigger, better, stronger part of yourself. But yeah, just know that just because somebody hurt you, they hurt you because they were weak. They didn't hurt you. They didn't hurt you because you're weak. They hurt you because they're weak. They hurt you because they're weak and they act badly. And your journey is not over. There's still so much more for you. And once you release those limitations that only exist within the confines of your head, you're going to just be so much happier. So I hope that this helped you. Thank you so much. If you do want a free reading, I will give you 2 as I will give out 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. And we're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number 3. Pile number 3, you had the crystal. Self-love reading. Self-love reading. King of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. You are just, you just are awesome. You're somebody who's steady, stable, reliable. You're somebody who's loving. You're somebody that somebody would be lucky to have in a relationship with. You're somebody who cooperates and works well with others, who has this, that has this internal happiness, and people want to have wish fulfillment with you because you're fun. You're fun, you're dependable, you're loving. And a part of you, though, part of you is scared. You're scared and you're holding people at bay because of past betrayal, because of people that, have been selfish. And that has caused you to put yourself, it's like it's caused you to like put things on hold for yourself. But the great thing about the Ten of Swords is it's the end. Like, it's a painful ending, but it's an end. You are more than strong enough. You are more than strong enough to have a new, better beginning. And right now, you've been fighting so long, you are so tired. But once you just are willing to balance your higher self and your shadow self, so you're in alignment, you're not fighting with yourself, you're going in the same direction as as all parts of yourself. The momentum of the universe is going to be there. Like, and you are this person that's, you know, you would be amazing to have in a relationship. You're somebody who's, strong, stable, reliable, committed, like you have all these amazing things. And yeah, people have chosen to be selfish. People have chosen to break your heart. And quite frankly, it's their loss because you can then make the decision to move forward, to decide what you want to do with your life. Because what you want to do with your life, you can make happen. If you want love, you deserve it. Like you have all these good characteristics, but you do need to make a decision. You do need to make a decision to move forward and not hold yourself in stasis. And looking at things in a slightly different way, giving your having a new perspective on things is going to help you do it. Self love. It's okay to not know. Take time, figure out what suits you. Look, yeah, you need to make a decision to move forward. And quite frankly, the universe is going to back whatever you do because you are awesome. But even awesome people occasionally deal with people who aren't awesome. So it's okay not to know exactly what's ahead of you. It's okay to take time to figure out what suits you. But then at that point, take action. And don't just take action because, like, I feel like, yeah, it's important to protect yourself. But I feel like you should protect yourself from threats, and not everybody's a threat, and that's the wonderful thing about red flags. Like they tell you who they are. So self-worth is just, like, I feel like you're putting a lot of energy and effort to keep yourself separated enough that people can't hurt you again, which quite frankly I can relate to. But the, you know, that had, any of the harm that was done to you never had anything to do with your self-worth. Don't let anxiety guide your decisions. Push past your comfort zone. Do some scary stuff, because you aren't supposed to stay in stasis forever. And you certainly shouldn't let the people who hurt you dictate the rest of your life by just letting them keep you in fear. Because if you want to move forward, you can. You are strong. You have all these awesome characteristics. You are somebody that is incredibly loving, and that may be one of the reasons why you're afraid to open your heart. Again, but it's not that you're supposed to have a locked off heart. Love wants to come to you. You're supposed to get someone you love and who loves you in return. And you can't have that if you lock away this beautiful heart. You shouldn't lock yourself away from all the love that is meant to come to you. Because I will tell you that the love that's meant to come to you will be sweet, will be kind, will be soft, and it will be healthy. But you need to allow yourself to have connection. You need to have confidence in yourself. And you are going to have to let other people love you and at the same time be willing to do the same in return. But if you do, the opportunity will be for the long term. Like, it will be something that will be slow and sure and long lived. You, I feel like you are just so afraid to engage, but you are truly meant to be loved. And I feel like when you do allow yourself that, you're going to feel very warm, comforted. You're going to have companionship. It's going to be something that's so worth it. But don't let your anxiety and fear continue to guide you for the rest of your life. Yes, you should pay attention to what people do. Yes, not every person's a good person. But your comfort zone isn't comfortable. And you were always worth more. So just be willing to accept love when it's given to you. Be willing to find situations and people that cooperate with you. Live in joy and be that person who's abundant, strong, powerful. And occasionally do something that's scary for you, because I assure you it's probably less scary than what you're doing at the moment to yourself. It's okay not to know. It's okay to figure out what suits you. But once you do, you got to take action and be brave. And the world is literally going to help you. I I hope that this did help you. I hope that this will help you have a new perspective so you can just realize that you're going to get so much more. But you need to allow yourself to have it. So I wish you so much luck. Thank you so much. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking readings. It all matters, and I really appreciate it. So we're going to move on to pile number 4 with the Egyptian bracelet. So the Egyptian bracelet. Self-love reading. Self-love reading. So the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Knight of Wands. So I think that you need to realize that you are a certified badass. You just are. Like if you don't want things in your way, you can overcome it. You have this fire and you have this drive, and you need to make decisions with it. You do, however, need to figure out how to discern what is valuable. Because you, again, are a badass. You can make anything happen. You have this fire, you have this power, but you should be focusing it. And you need to work on your priorities, because a lack of priorities can, despite the fact that you're somebody who can make virtually anything that you want to happen, if you put all that time, energy, and effort into the wrong place, it's, it's still going to fall down. Like, you need to be able to prioritize. What will help you prioritize? With the Sun, you need to follow your joy. It's okay to follow your joy. If because that's what's going to be something that you can really build on. If there is something or someone who makes you really happy, that's where you should be putting your energy, effort, power. Because you deserve joy. You're a powerful person, and all you need to do is make sure that you have your priorities straight. With the 9 of Wands, I feel like are you trying to guard against? What are you trying to guard against? What are you trying to guard against? Three of Swords. I feel like some of your lack of clarity has to do with you trying to guard against heartbreak. Because you may not be putting your energy, effort, time into what will actually make you happy, because you may think that that could cause you heartbreak. Or alternatively, you could just really win. Where should you be putting that energy, effort, power? I feel like if you just spend some time thinking critically and observing, it's just not every opportunity is the same, and you shouldn't avoid what will make you filled with joy because there's a possibility at some point it might cause you pain. You may think that that's logical. It's not. It's fear-based. You have an opportunity. You truly do. You have an opportunity towards joy, happiness, the kind of joy that you probably don't even realize that you can experience anymore. But your priorities need to be right for that to happen. Like, you need to be in agreement with yourself. For some of you, you may have a relationship you need to work with. For some of you, you may have to, you may be, you may have to take that job you're afraid to take because you really want it. Like, you might be just afraid to take the things that you really want. If there has been heartbreak, take some time, rest, relax, take care of yourself. But don't run away from things because it's important not to, cause drama and run away from things because they might not work out. That only ensures that they actually don't work out. Self-love. With the Nine of Pentacles, you are somebody that's, independently has, you know, I don't know if you think you're not good enough. Is it, do you think you're not good enough? Feel like it's just that you're so afraid of loss that it's keeping you from winning. Because you're the person that can have this success. You can have this happiness. All of that is available to you. But with the Chariot coming out a second time, like, you need to be in agreement with yourself. You need to be in agreement and your higher self, like, well, you should take that job that's good for you. And your shadow self that's telling you to run and mess it up. And that way, if you get rejected, that it didn't matter. But I think that regardless, it's going to matter. And you really have a shot. You really can be happy. With the golden crown, it's important for you to be working from a place of compassion. And I feel like if you run from things, it's because, it's fear. Self-love reading. Self-love reading. But like you have you have what it takes. You're not an imposter. Overthinking creates a prison in your mind. Free yourself. It's like you're making there be too many options with when if you just actually looked and observed the options, they're not all the same. Follow your joy. Be willing to be the steady, stable, foundational person and don't run because you're potentially afraid of being hurt. Especially don't run from the things that would potentially make you most happy. Free yourself. You're really not as limited as you think you are, and what you want to do, you can do. Who you want to be, you can be. You just need to stop telling yourself that, you 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 just need to figure out what actually makes you happy and lose your focus on that and stop considering everything an option when everything isn't a good option for you. And if you put all your time and energy into options that's, like maybe just had a poisonous snake in them, it's not going to work out. But know that if you want to move forward, if you want to move on, if you want to balance things, you can. You're powerful. You can do it. You can. It's as simple as that. What you want is going to require you to have a soft heart. And you're going to have to take step by step action to make it happen. And you are going to have to calm yourself. But on the other side of that, when you're actually going for what you truly want, the other side of that is going to be success. The other side of that is actually going to be you getting it. I've got daughter, Iha. Like, some of you have a daughter, some of you have somebody that you're looking at, maybe somebody, if not an actual daughter, somebody who's younger that you're looking for, that you maybe want to be a good example for, maybe you care for or look out for. But you should know that you have ownership of your own life. You are sovereign in your own existence. And you need to be feeding the right things. You need to be feeding the things that matter the most. It's all about priorities. And I feel like right now, it's hard for you. I feel like right now, it's hard for you to it's hard for you to imagine that you're going to have some place that's safe and happy and healthy. And but like if you want that longevity, like slow and steady progress is going to matter, and the confidence in yourself. But yeah, just know that if you want to succeed, you can, but you need to have the right priorities. You need to put your time, energy, and effort onto that, and especially the ones that really make you happy. Maybe you're just scared, but just concentrate and put your energy and effort on the things that make you happy. Don't entertain every option, because yes, there might be more options, but you only need the best one. You only need the best one. And if you follow what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, you're going to be on the right path. But don't run away because because you're scared. I feel like you need one more card. I don't know why you need one more card, but I feel like you do. So, 10 of Swords. Just let there be an end to anything that isn't healthy, that isn't happy, that is painful. I feel like what you're going to have instead is just joy. And you're going to get that by having the right priorities. So I hope that this helped. Thank you so much.